Hey, I'm Brandon Flint with ORV Inc. and welcome to Horse Pasture Road. Horse Pasture Road is a great place for camping, hiking, and a lot of off-road fun. One of the main entrances to the trail is located off of Highway 178. As you pull into Horse Pasture Road, you'll come to a gravel parking lot on the left. You should know that the parking is limited and there are no restrooms, so plan wisely. The main trail you'll follow is a 10+ mile section of gravel road, and while most vehicles can make the journey, there are some sections with steep inclines and loose gravel that can make the road slippery and challenging. A stock four-wheel drive vehicle would have no problem traveling the main road, but if you're in a small front-wheel drive sedan, use caution and go slow. Horse Pasture Road is not a loop. It does have multiple entrances, and in most spots, wide enough for two vehicles. There is another main entrance off Cleo Chapman Highway. Near Lake Jocassee, there is a section that is more or less permanently closed as it enters a developed neighborhood. So you may want to plan on making a U-turn or leaving out of one of the other entrances depending on what side roads you take. Along the main road are side trails for hiking and four-wheeling. Plus, dirt and gravel roads are open seasonally. These side trails may or may not be in great condition depending on the trail and the weather. If you are not in a four-wheel drive vehicle, we wouldn't recommend veering off the main road. Could a skilled driver handle it? Yeah, probably. But I'm not going to recommend you putting your sedan or minivan at risk. As you travel Horse Pasture Road, you'll come across several waterfalls and beautiful overlooks. It's worth stopping and taking in the sights. After all, these gorgeous mountain views are one of the best reasons to come to Horse Pasture Road. The big payoff to Horse Pasture Trail are views like this from Jumping Off Rock. It offers a beautiful view of Lake Jocassee and the surrounding area. Just after Jumping Off Rock is an additional road that only opens seasonally. This section of road is still covered with gravel, but it is a little more steep in places and features deep ruts, some loose rock, and slippery climbs. If you don't have a larger SUV or four-wheel drive vehicle, I wouldn't recommend going past this point. That said, again, it's nothing a stock Jeep couldn't handle. If you follow this trail and veer to the left, you'll eventually find a fun water crossing. The crossing is shallow and it can be done with your stock Jeep. It's not a technically challenging crossing, but it's always fun. This will also lead you out to Cleo Chapman Highway. The extended section of Horse Pasture Road eventually leads all the way down to Lake Jocassee, and there are numerous lookout points and campsites along the way. Speaking of camping, the many miles of Horse Pasture Road that is open year-round has 4 designated campsites that are first come, first serve. No permits are required. While some campsites along the trail are easy to get to with your vehicle, some are not. Be careful as you pick a site, as some locations may need more clearance and four-wheel drive to traverse safely. All in all, whether you're a beginning Jeeper or an experienced overlander, Horse Pasture Road has something to offer everyone. From beautiful scenic mountain views to fun creek crossings and camping, it's a great trail for a day trip, group meetup, or an overnight adventure. Well, thanks for riding with us on Horse Pasture Road today. If you'd like to upgrade your rig, visit us at orvinc.com. Hey guys, it's a good thing when you get off the trail, as a public service announcement, to clean off your tires. If you're on a road like this, it's got a lot of gravel on it, you can pick up a lot of small rocks that can be thrown off later, and that can cause problems for both you and other drivers. So it's a good idea to get these out before you leave the trail.